happiness is being satisfied with what we have. Not wanting something is as good as having it. The reason for playing the material game is to get free of it. I heard that on Modern Wisdom, and I absolutely love all of it. It plays along with so many ideas in past videos I made. And these 3 sentences are just explain like so many past thoughts and messages I want to bring with these videos so extremely good. You probably know the feeling of needing to achieve something. I believe everyone knows. In the country I live in Germany, it's like in all of Western countries, like the United States and Europe, it's just the case that you are something of worth when you have a good job and a good degree and you make a lot of money and you have a big house, a nice family, and you drive like a BMW or something, or even more expensive. And people recognize this as you made it. Like they say you made it. They say you made it when you have a lot of money, when you drive fast cars, when you have like when you were married or have a family, and when you look good, of course, when you're like when you do sports and when you go to the gym, for example. So all of these material things, like people in the community and in the civilization I live in, people recognize this as someone who made it. So they recognize this as success. Made it equals success. And when you live in a civilization like that, like I grew up here in Germany, and it was always the case that people expected that I make good degrees and have a good job, earn good money, and all of that. But I was raised from my mom. She studied Buddhism when she was younger, and she like raised me with that kind of mindset. And I had different thoughts as a kid in my youth, and different thoughts as a kid in your youth means that you think you're different. It comes along with a lot of suffering, and you have to deal with that. So what I want to say is we all know the feeling of like needing to achieve something and wanting something, and I know it. And especially when it's something you can identify with, you think it's absolutely important that you achieve this fucking thing and you make your whole life about it, and you're like hate yourself when you not did anything about it, and when you didn't work enough, when you didn't hustle enough for it. And it, all of this comes with daily suffering. Like we want, like let's say you have the goal of having 10K a month, let's say 10K a month, and you work your whole life for it, or like years for it, and you think that you're not worthy when you don't achieve that. So let's say even higher, let's say 50K a month. So because of 10K a month, people achieve that very fast, some people. You work your whole life for that, and you say, as long as I don't have it, I'm not worth anything. So when you work your whole life for it, that means you're not worth anything your whole life, except the like few years you have left when you finally achieved it. So let's say you worked for it 80% of your life and achieved it after these 80%, but that means like you were not worth anything for the first 80% of your life. Do we want to live such a life? Do we want to, like, is that what we want? Do we want to feel every single day that we are not worth anything? The problem here is that once people allow them, or once people think about allowing themselves to feel worthy without achieving their goals, they think they're not driven enough. I know that feeling. They just think they will never achieve it when they like live in peace right now in the present moment. Because when you feel peace, you need nothing like to grind and to hustle for, and you sounds logical, right? Well, I discovered around about maybe 2 years ago, I don't know, and what I heard in many podcasts like Modern Wisdom is that when you find peace and worth, self-worth in the present moment, without like maybe achieve these high fucking big goals. The thing is, when you achieve them, the next goals will come. That's the first thing. You achieve your goals, maybe you're satisfied for a few weeks, and the next goals will come. It's always like it. When you finally find yourself in a position where you can say you feel love for yourself and self-worth and peace in the present moment without achieving all of these material goals you set yourself or you have. Alone, the thought for some people is hurting them because they think they're not driven enough anymore. But the truth is, once you're in that position, you still want to work for something. It's not that you like sit on your couch the whole day just because you are fulfilled and live with love every day and have way less suffering. It's not that you're not doing anything. You will do something. The difference here is just you will do the things and you will work for the things that you truly enjoy and that are truly important for you. And you will work for the things that you really, really want. That's the difference here. When you find yourself in peace and in self-worth in the present moment, and you feel like you don't need to do anything in the world to feel self-worth, you feel like you don't need to achieve anything, you feel like you don't need any material stuff in the world to feel self-worth, you will still work for something, but you will enjoy the work. And you will only do work you enjoy and will fulfill you, and you will only do the work for things you really, really want. And I believe that's a win-win. We feel better in the present moment, and the goals are the goals we truly want, and we enjoy the fucking work. Why working for something your whole life when you don't fucking enjoy the work? You don't enjoy your whole life. So allowing yourself to get free of like these material goals you maybe had. When you love doing it, do it. When you enjoy it, you probably like, it's rare, but you found something. And you are right there, what I just told you. Maybe you were like, you feel at peace and you love doing it, and it's what you wanted. But I think we all know the feeling of like being pushed to thinking we need something and don't feeling self-worth when we not have it, and all of that bullshit and all of that suffering. We can allow ourselves to set ourselves free of that, because otherwise we never will enjoy our life. For example, I love doing these videos. I absolutely fucking love it. And there are other things in my life which I was told like are good to have, and I believe that, and brought myself in a place of suffering because I didn't felt worthy anymore in the present moment. But allowing yourself to feel worthy in the present moment is like that you have found it already. You have found all the answers already. The reason for playing the material game is to get free of it. The reason for winning the material game is to get free of it. Once you allow yourself to like say fuck it, I don't need it, that's when you're free of it, and that's when you want it already. You want it. When you're in a place where you can say, I don't need that fucking thing, and I feel self-worth and love for myself already, you want it. People always think we need to achieve something in order to feel peace and love and self-worth. But what if it's the other way around? What if we only achieve something we really, really want when we feel self-worth, self-love? And that's the big point people in like the Western civilization miss out on. And I'm talking about the whole world. It's like difficult to understand. It's difficult to, it's not, you don't have to be a genius. I don't think it's difficult, but we don't get teached, like no one tells you what's the right thing, and you have to search for the answers on your own, and that's difficult. But yeah, that like these thoughts really, really helped me, and I feel so much fucking joy in where I am today. And I don't feel that I need any more money or anything that people recognize as like success or high status. You will come along with your own definition of success once you've found self-worth and peace. And of course, peace will, like, nothing lasts forever. We have problems never go away, but problems are not problems are challenges, and every challenge will bring you a step forward in life, and we can learn so many things out of challenges. So what I want to say here, life is beautiful in every point of view. Life is amazing, and I hope I can give you some of my love for just being alive. It's amazing. Thank you very much for listening. If you like the video, you can leave a like, and you of course can subscribe and share the video. Thank you.